Tales from the Outer Rim.
Alright, so last time we went back to the past, and we figured out what the Devidians are doing back there. We met Dr. McCoy, we helped him out, and we got back to the future, or our present, and now we are going to take a ship back to destroy the comet, or that's our plan anyway. We've determined that the Devidians are using the trialic energy of Driffin's comet to ease their entry into our phase variance. That is the cause of all the incidents in the neutral zone. But it's worse than that. It's possible that given the amount of trialic and temporal energy in that comet, that the Devidians will be able to destabilize that area of space surrounding the comet enough that they will pull it and everything in it into their phase variance. In essence, they're trying to steal an entire sector. The resulting effects to the surrounding space would make the destruction of Romulus look like popping of a party favor. Okay. The only thing we can do is to stop it is destroy the comet before the Devidians can use it. It's not enough to do it in the present because the Devidians would still have access in the 23rd century when the comet moves past Rosanna Station. We have to destroy it there. You'll need your ship this time, so you can't use the Devidian portal on the station. I can help you to get to the past, but you'll need to follow my instructions precisely. Good luck. Go to Bepi 113 system in Beta Quadrant and save the past from the Devidians. Oh, look at these guys. Cool.
Until next time.
Okay. Incoming hail, Captain. Do you want me to put it on the main view screen? On screen. You should feel privileged, Pajov. Very few people ever get to see this system. My organization has gone to a lot of trouble to keep it off of the navigational charts. This star is ideal for what starship pilots call a slingshot. Section 31 uses it from time to time to deal with problems that take a more creative approach to solve. Your best chance of getting back to the point in time where you need to be is to use the star's gravity to accelerate your ship to such a high speed that you'll be able to access the time continuum. I have taken the liberty of having the light speed breakaway calculations added to your ship's database. You will need to hit a series of points as you move around the star. After you make your approach, you should see a navigational beacon. Aim for it, and you will have the correct trajectory for the slingshot. This is a tricky maneuver, Pajov. If you don't hit each point in the correct order and time, it won't work. I hope your helm officer is up to the task. One more thing before you start. I also added a holo emitter to your vessel. You will appear to be a Klingon D7 with the appropriate access codes for the time period, but still have access to all the 25th century firepower you will need to deal with the comet. Don't alter the timeline any more than you have to. Destroy the comet, stop the Devidians, but other than that, try to stay out of trouble. I wish you luck, but I have a feeling you wouldn't think I was being sincere. We're ready to engage the holo emitter and start our run around the star on your command, Captain. Gotta hold the line, gotta hold the line, gotta hold the line. Is anything gonna change, or do I have to do this extremely slowly? Oh, nope, we're going. Alright. Captain, based on the decay of elements in this system, we have arrived approximately 150 years in the past, somewhere around the Earth year 2265. Sir, incoming hail. It's from a Constitution-class starship identifying itself as the USS Reuben James. Putting it on screen now.
Attention, unidentified ship. I am Commodore Jacob Ross in command of the USS Reuben James. We have been searching for a Klingon vessel reported to have attacked a colony in the Gliese system. You fit the description of the ship we are looking for. Unless you can prove you are not, we will take immediate action.
Captain, the Reuben James has closed the channel. They are not responding to hails, and weapons are charging. We cannot seriously damage Commodore Ross's ship without risking damage to the timeline, but we must defend ourselves and complete the mission. Recommend we fight to disable. Subdue the Reuben James. Any more? No.
To any ships in range, please, we need help. I don't know what these things are, but they're all over the station. They're killing people. Please, you have to help us.
Captain, the Comet approaching the station. Captain, the Comet is approaching the station. Its trialic energy is making it easier for the Devidians to manifest. The people on that station don't have any way to fight them. We will have to help, or they'll all die. Captain, I'm reading multiple Devidian life signs. We will need to work quickly to clear the station of their presence. First, I'm this thing. Go. Sir, I don't think anyone here appreciated the Devidians crashing their party. I'm detecting weapons fire, broken glass, and signs of struggle. It's a bar fight, sir, and we'll need to quell it if we want any chance at all of stopping the Devidians. The temporal prime directive is in effect, sir. Recommend we set all weapons to stun to minimize possible damage to the timeline. Got some things. Okay, bye. No. Okay, so there's some going on. And the bleeding over. I help. Guess 6 yes. Yep. Destroy the lounge.
Do not attempt to stop us. We hunger. We must leave. Leave immediately, or I will amplify the time distortion and destroy this station. You will not survive.
Hey, those things are holed up in the lounge, and they've got some of my customers in there with them. The door is barricaded, but a few hits with a phaser should take care of that. Get my people out of there!
Scotty!
Thanks for the help, friend. What were those things? Damn spirits snuck up on me. I noticed a spike in trialic energy, and I was working to adjust the station's shields to compensate. I went to fetch a hyperspatter, and I was attacked. If you help me, I can finish my repairs before the trialic energy reaches lethal levels. By the way, you can call me Scotty.
Walk the way. Okay, this is prime. Surely, USS. Maybe not.
Just as I suspected. The trialic energy is increasing. We'll be cooked like a haggis if we don't do something about it. There is a wee store on this station. The lass who runs it, Cassidy, said they might be getting a supply of the new quantum flux regulators. The Mark II versions. If we had one of those regulators, I could modify the flux coordinating sensors and use them to modulate the shields protecting the station. That would buy us some time. Go find Cassidy. She'll know where they are.
Okay.
What were those things? They were floating, and one looked at me, and I felt so weak. And then it lifted me up, and oh, it was horrible. Oh, are you looking for something from the store? A quantum what? I'm sorry. I'm just too scared right now to think about selling anything. I'm closing down until I get my wits about me. Maybe it would be best if I packed up and went back to Sherman's planet. I don't know.
What can I do to help?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe a nerve tonic would soothe me. A nice stiff one, you know. Can you get one for me?
Oh, Malanta. Let me guess. I'm going to have to go and...
What can I get you?
I need a nerve tonic.
A nerve tonic? Almost every culture in the galaxy has nerve tonics. Most worlds have multiple variations, and everyone thinks that the one their grandmother made is better than all the rest. Look, I tend bar at a commerce station in the middle of one of this quadrant's busiest trade routes. It's my job to be able to make anything you want, but you gotta be specific. I could make you 14,647 different nerve tonics, 18,397 if you're Bolian. So, what kind do you want? Tell you what, one of the waitresses should be able to help you narrow down what kind of nerve tonic would be best. Talk to one of them, and then come back. I'm sure we can make exactly what you need.
Who do you think you are? First the lights go all strange, then these weird creatures show up, and worst of all, you're here picking fights with my best customers. Look at dear, brave, handsome Captain McQueen here. He could have been killed. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Nerve tonics?
Nerve tonics. How can I think about nerve tonics when my sweet Captain McQueen is injured? Oh, if you want to know about any sort of exotic beverage, go ask that drunken Scotsman. I mean, Lieutenant Commander Scott. He knows more about alcohol than anyone I've ever met. While you do that, I'm going to make my sweet prince all better.
Did you get the quantum flux regulator?
Do you know about nerve tonics?
Nerve tonics? Ugh, you don't look like you need one of those. These wee beasties are troublesome, but they're not as bad as a ship full of angry Romulans. Now, I've been known to enjoy an occasional nip of Scotch whiskey. That's the only nerve tonic you'll ever need. Why do you need to know about them?
I'm looking for a nerve tonic for Cassidy.
Oh, for Cassidy. Now that makes sense. She's a bonny lass, that Cassidy, and more than willing to spend a little time with a right Starfleet officer, if you know what I mean. But she hasn't got the stomach for fighting. Is she all right? I hate for anything to happen to her.
She's shaken up, but she'll be fine.
Glad to hear it. Sounds like she needs something to take a wee bit of the edge off. And that happens to be one of my specialties, along with transwarp transporter technology and warp field mechanics. Cassidy's been meeting me every evening in the bar for a spot of cheer, but I've never seen her order a nerve tonic. Perhaps if I told you what she likes, you'll be able to figure out the right mix. The bartender will help you.
What does Cassidy like to drink? Hot sour, pick me up, and stem flask with close. Hot sour, pick me up, stem flask with Alright. Gotta pick it up again. He can't just give it to you. So goofy.
Do you have a drink for me? Oh, I love the style. Honey, that is marvelous. Oh, I'm feeling much better now, thank you. Alrighty, what tool was it you needed? Oh, a quantum flux regulator Mark II. I have one of those right here. Please, take it as a thank you.
Alrighty then.
The right tool for the right job. I'll start making the adjustments, but I don't know if I've got enough time. You can't change the laws of physics. The trialic energy levels keep rising, and sensors show the blasted Comet is to blame. Modulating the shields is not going to be enough. Something needs to be done about that Comet if we're going to live to see the morning.
Captain, the station is safe for now, but we still need to deal with the Comet in orbit. If the Devidians are able to harness its energy, then they will be able to pull most of this sector into their phase variants. Past, present, it will all be disrupted. This is as close as the Comet's trajectory will take it to Drazana Station, Captain. We need to destroy the Comet while we still have time. Sir, a group of Klingon vessels have entered the system. The lead ship is hailing us, sir. Putting it on screen now.
Ah, a ship from the House of Duras. I am Captain Bavat, son of Warat, and leader of my house. My brother died due to Duras' treachery. I will avenge his death with the destruction of 100 Duras ships. Prepare to die!
Captain, we can't afford to change the course of events any more than they've been altered already, and we know that Captain Bavat survives this day. We'll need to attempt to disable his forces. He'll be calling for reinforcements. We need to destroy the Comet and return to our time before we're overwhelmed. That did it, Captain. The remaining Comet debris is too small to be a threat. Now we just need to find a way to... One moment, sir. I'm detecting temporal anomaly. It's forming inside the Garrison B.
If you are receiving this message, then you and your crew have completed your mission. Driffin's Comet is destroyed, and the Devidians are no longer a threat to the Federation. You've done well. And to prove that I'm not the immoral monster that some make me out to be, I'm going to help you. When you last docked at Deep Space K7, I had some modifications made to your vessel. One of those is the addition of a Borg temporal node salvaged from a cube in the Batron cluster. It's set to return you to our time. Congratulations on a job well done. Drake out.
Aha.
Excellent work. I knew I could count on you. The disappearance of Driffin's Comet in the 23rd century will be a scientific curiosity. I have taken steps to suppress information that might reveal our involvement, and I trust that you and your crew will refrain from telling stories about what happened here. After all, we're getting along so well. One thing I hope you'll take away from all this is that any opinion you may have of the immorality of so-called rogue elements like Section 31 is a bit naive. Contrary to popular opinion among some Starfleet officers, we do not spend our days plotting evil and committing random acts of villainy like characters in a bad holo novel. We protect the Federation from threats. Thanks to you, the Devidians are no longer on that list. If you think about it, everything we do is to preserve the freedoms you so enjoy. You should be grateful. Drake out.
Well, okay then.
Until next time.
Alrighty, so that is the first season of Tales from the Outer Rim. That is Spectres. It was removed from the main list, like I said. It takes place kind of in the first Federation, like kind of right about there-ish or something, maybe? I don't know. And then it takes place just after the first Romulan and Klingon ones. Of the same track. So, there we go. Hope you enjoyed. There will be more to come. There's 2 more. So like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell if you want to see the next ones. Make sure that you're prime candidate for opening it up on day 1. Whee! Other than that, take care out there.